stick around. We're going to be here while I will eventually maybe talk about what's all going on in my life and what happened. So we're going to add a webcam. All right. I made sure to open up the flap. So as you can see, so we have a scene. We're not going to worry about this yet. We're not going to worry about scenes yet. Zara has chosen colors. Twitch assigns a random color to your name if you don't manually. Oh, that might be it. Same with Anthony too. Both of these names. That's fine. Sorry to call y'all out. We're not going to worry about scenes yet because that's when you start really in my setting up Twitch. I like to set everything up as its own scene, and then in a scene here, just to show you as an example, I'm going to add a second scene right here. As you can see, if I click on it, everything goes away. But if I add that scene, we can add that scene into this scene. Okay? See how that scene 2 is in here? That's advanced. That's advanced Twitchonomics right there. Anyway, let's get a webcam on. You guys want to see my face, don't you? What am I looking for here? Video capture device. Boom. Boom. Sensitive information. Just kidding. It's not. It's not. Hi. That's my webcam. Hi. Here we go. I want to call. How do you do that? How do you click on? What do you mean? How do you change your name? All right. So as you can see, my green screen is almost to the ceiling now because I adjusted it here. No, this webcam. It's okay. Watch this. Boom. See how I just turn on lights? And you see how this went from 1, 2, 3, 4 different main colors to like, that's pretty much the same color. Lighting is key. The lessons are coming fast and loose. All right, everybody? Also, watch this. Boom. I know you want this. Why isn't it widescreen? Here's the bottom of my... There's a box for Ring Fit. This box right here, this white box, is Ring Fit. Oh, can you guys see my mouse? No, you can't. That's Ring Fit. And that's my motherboard box right there. Cool. Lighting is key. All right. So we're going to go in. I'm still just trying to figure this all out. You guys can't see the source now because this is all here. Here, what if I shove this over here? Does that help? No, it does not. Whatever. So I'm going to go back into video capture device here. I'm going to go over here for now. Hi. Video capture device. As you guys can see this on the screen now. Configure video. That went over to this other. None of that is any. You're going to tell me that this modern webcam, Logitech Brio, which is very modern, resolution default custom. Can you guys see the custom thingy here? Oh, I just completely broke everything. 1920 by 1080 FPS. There, now you can see. Look at all the stuff you can see on my desk. Don't leave me alone. Leave me alone. You guys can't see it. You can, but you can't. All right. Welcome to the stream. So as you can see here, that's that. You have a 922C. I mean, my old webcam was a 920. I've got two. That's my favorite. Well, that webcam is legit. Now, I should fix it so that you guys can see down here. Because look at all this. Look at all this room down here. But instead we get up here. It doesn't matter. Look, perfect. But let's try to maximize the space. So for some reason, even though I set this to 1920 by 1080, it's like massive for some reason. So what I want to do, here's my keyboard. See that right here? This is a turntable. If you don't know what a turntable is, it's a record player that does not output the sound at an audible level There's a difference between a turntable and a record player. All right, we'll talk about that some other time. This is egg cartons that are foam for soundproofing my walls, which they've just sat there. On top of my piano, there's I put two 2x8s or 1x8s or whatever. My laptop is supposed to go up there. Hook it up to the turntables. Hook it up to the piano. Hook it up to my Micro or my Native Instruments Machina 2. It's a musical potential. And then there's just stuff on my desk. As you can see, water bottle. What else is on here? Is there anything important? Here's some moisturizer. It smells like old people, but it's amazing. Anyway, hi. Cool. Welcome to the first stream of 2026. So we're just gonna try to crop that out. So we're gonna go here. So now my desk is, my webcam is like, it's mounted with some like putty and stuff. So there's that. I wish I could full green screen, but I don't want you guys just staring at my desk the whole time. I just tried to move the webcam so you guys could see behind the green screen. That's not how it works. I wish I could set it like here to utilize the full green screen and then move my camera. But if we shove it more this way, I mean, it's that, which that's not moving. So we're going to go, again, I'm doing this live. If you are just tuning in, deal with it. So in reality, this is really dusty over there. In reality, this is as maximum as I can personally get, as personally as I can get my webcam. And now you guys are just seeing the webcam, not the display. Right? Okay. Do we want to go back to display just so you guys can see what's going on beyond this? So what I would do here, again, I've got like 2 games installed. I don't want to stream either of them. Not really. Yakuza Kiwami and Smite 2. I was thinking about installing Trials for tonight. What do you guys think? Let me show you how I would set up a scene. All right? That's what we're here. That's what we're doing. I still don't know if I want to talk about what fully happened. I mean, it's not... Descenders is a universally loved game. I'll say it. As long as I keep my hand over here, it's in frame. Up, there's not a lot of room. I don't really point this way because this is where chat's at, and then I can just do this, plus all of this going on here. Yo, what up, Mitch? Mitch, welcome in. Hi, I'm alive. Also, Zari commented on my YouTube short earlier today, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could have just reached out on YouTube, I guess. Zari has in the past done Oxygen Not Included videos. Zari, have you played RimWorld before? One of my buddies was in today, and he was talking about RimWorld and the robotics DLC. Those DLCs are expensive. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we can do this too. So this is with I've added no compression. I've added no compression, noise gates, nothing to this microphone. Is this audible? I can just pull up. Okay, I can pull up my phone too. Okay, it is. Okay. So I want to get rid of this. I don't want you guys to hear that all day. That's okay. Do you guys want to see me try to tinker with audio settings? Like I said, so I have a microphone. This is an XLR. Plugged into a mixer. Oh, am I louder now? Yes, I am. I know I am for a fact. plugged into a mixer. There is compression on the mixer, which again, if I change stuff, and I also have to start figuring about with compression is your quiets get louder, your louds get quieter, kind of thing. Try to get everything in the middle. Got to tighten that bolt. Which one? Which one? Which one? This is all as tight as it goes, and I'm not joking. It's more the fact that this arm wasn't meant to have this attachment on it. So it's a little bit extra weight. Would you like to see me try to dial in audio settings with the microphone, or do you want to see me set up a main scene? I'll let you guys decide that. Also, spoilers. You want a little audio action first? Okay. All right, we're going to have this. What flavor? Alcohol flavored. All right, so we're going to go back to this screen. So our microphone is this right here, as you guys can see. So we're going to click this, and we're going to go to filters. So you guys can see the filters now, or the filters screen. There's nothing here. Oh my Lord. So I want to first compressor. Again, I've got compression on my mixer, so I shouldn't mess with that as much because I can just turn this knob up and down, and I think that kind of affects stuff for me. It's sort of like my PC volume is at 100% digitally, and then I have speakers that I turn up and down. What mixer? It is a Xenix Q1202 USB. So it has four XLR ports. There's a total of 12 channels. 12 channels, 4 XLR, and then you got you've got RCAs, quarter inch, whatever you call quarter inch audio ports. I just have one XLR microphone plugged in. I could run everything through this board. I could output my computer into this mixer and then put the mixer into my speakers, but then it would also pick up the microphone, which I don't want to hear. This tickles part of the... Okay, so what we're going to mess with is noise gate. So noise gate, if you guys are curious, it might already sound different. So noise gate is, can you guys see this? It's blocked by me, so I can't see it. The noise gate is the higher this is. Here, let's just... Did you notice how you couldn't hear me until I screamed really loud? So, open, this is I'm listening. Okay? Now, if you look here on your mixer, okay, do you see this little black bar right here? That's kind of bloop, right here. This little that guy right there. So you want that to open when you're talking, but you want it closed. Okay, see how that works? So if I raise, I want it to open roughly. Now let's say I set it to -10. Watch this. If I set that to -10, you can hear me talk, but I have to talk at this volume. Talk any quieter, it's gonna in and out. You can't hear me all the time unless I talk really loud. So that's too loud. We want to get that down as low as we can go for your normal talking speech pattern, whatever, right? And you want it to close when, again, see this bar? Once it drops below a certain amount, let's close it at 27 as well, or 28. So if I talk, I'm slamming on that keyboard. Now, here's where I get confused. I will admit, is my voice the yellow? So I'm at -20, but also they got the black bar. I forget which one's which. Let me go to 23. If I go to 23, and also let's not forget if I back away from the microphone a little bit. So we'll put that at 23, 24. Can you guys still audibly hear me? Everything that I am saying. My voice is at the top of the bar. So, okay. So that's what I've always been confused by is do I go by the little black line here? That's kind of like the, okay. You see how that kind of goes up and down? So I need to not pay attention to that black bar, but that black bar is important. I remember seeing a video on this black bar. As long as I'm not peeking this out in the red every time that I talk, we're fine. But as you can see, I get up into the, I'm right around 20. I'm right around 20. If I wanted to be safe, 23. There you go, -23. So as long as I talk above where my mouse cursor is right now on the screen, you guys are going to hear me. If I talk lower than this black bar, you guys are going to hear me. If I talk lower, then you guys are going to hear me. Yeah, I kind of cut in and out there because I was trying to talk wider. So as long as I talk at an audible level, and this is just, you got to figure out where, just pay attention to this bar right here. And this is without, am I loud enough? Are you guys having to turn up your volume for me or not? Is this fine? Then if I wanted to close it, if I wanted to only hear me talk and not hear. Okay, I had to like fully. I was doing a whole Neil Peart drum solo right there, and you couldn't hear until I finally started really banging on it. So if you want to keep your noise gates, so it closes it if it's below -24 decibels, which is, I don't know how I'm talking in negative decibels. You've not adjusted your volume. Okay, cool. Sick. Neil Peart mentioned, oh yeah, volume is good on your, okay. So that's noise gate, okay? Attack time, if you want to adjust this, if you want it to, this is, hold time is, how long do we keep this door open before we shut it when it dips below 24? And release time is, how long do we keep the door closed before we open it? And attack time is the attack time. Sure. Now, if I was too quiet, I'm assuming three-band equalizer is actually new to me. Gain is immediately going to make you louder. Like this. Let's get rid of that because we don't need that in our life. Oh, excuse me. How long do we wait to open the door when we speak? Yep. So gain will just make you louder. Three-band equalizer. Low, mids, highs. Easy enough. If you want to sound... whoop. If you want to sound real bass. If you want that Barry White... There's that. Noise gate is the main one, though. Limiters, noise suppression. If I had like a bunch of fans blowing and I couldn't talk louder than the fans, you gotta get the bass out of your voice. Then do this and drop your lows. Drop your lows. That's all you got to do. Drop your lows. Focus on the mids. Put the mids up. I wouldn't worry about the highs because that's gonna really get you. Blah, 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 blah. Also, if you're still doing your characters or whatever, you can just, obviously, they've got like those like Go XLRs with like the you know, the voice modulation, whatever stuffs. If you wanted to mess with that, otherwise, just literally 3-band equalizer. Adjust your tones, your mids and your highs. Upward compressor. Okay, sure. Noise suppression. Again, if I had a lot of background noise, which I don't. That's me playing with the tech deck. It's a fingerboard, but whatever. So noise gate is the main one. And if you were hearing a lot of like whatever behind my voice, I would start looking at a noise suppression. But I'm not too worried about that. So there's audio. Hi, guess what? All fingerboards are tech decks. You gonna tell me this fingerboard is a tech deck right here? That's a joke because it is. This actually is a tech deck. I missed a kickflip. All right, webcam's back. Hi, let's talk about webcams now. That's just a crash course. I'm clearly not an expert, even though I've been on Twitch, OBS for ever. So we're going to do a new scene. Boom, already got one. It's blank. Guess what? Display capture. Just add the one that already exists. Hold on. Stop. Let me delete this. Add display capture. Add existing display capture. You're wondering what the heck that means? I clicked this plus sign and I clicked display capture and I already added the existing display capture that we set up in scene 1. Okay? Scene 1, display capture. Scene 2, display capture. All right? So it's the same source. So what I'm going to do here real quick, just for the sake, I'm going to go here and I'm going to go webcam. Webcam. All right? Now, it's going to be blank for a second. Chill. Add existing video capture device. Again, we already talked about the video capture. Hi, look at all my room. It's fine. There you go. Looks like a tech deck to you because this is a tech deck. Oh my gosh, I just said that. It's a tech deck. Also a tech deck. Not a tech deck. Not a tech deck. It even says DK on it. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Orange. Luchador wheels. Don't worry about it. All right, webcam. So we're going to go back in here. We're going to do the thing again where we're going to set this up. Boom. Bop. Sklooch it this way a little bit. Boop it like this. We're trying to min-max. That seems a little... All right, so I'm trying to min-max the heck out of this screen. Anyway, I just showed the TV. That's not even the TV I play Tetris on. Don't worry about it. All right, so we set this screen up, right? Webcam scene with the source of the video capture device we already had on scene 1. So we're going to go back to scene 2, which is just a display capture, as you can see right here. So what I'm going to do... Now, this is a pro tip for you guys. You don't make new scenes every time and keep adding your stuff every single time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my scene of a webcam. Boom. But now check this out. Look at this. As you can see, I've got my scene webcam, and I'm on scene 2, and I've got display with the webcam in front of it, right? And what I can do is I can right-click on this and filters. You guys see this? Now I can do filters without adjusting my webcam video capture source. Do you see the importance of this? So we can do now. Click on chroma key. And I don't even have to change. Technology's gotten too good that I can click this, make this bigger. Jarvis. Technology's gotten so good. Technology's gotten so good that I don't even have to watch. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do magenta. All right. Oh, I'm a zombie now. Oh, oh, yuck. Look at my, oh my gosh. Look at my lips. So anyway, the importance of doing this is we're going to do custom color. Stop. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to set everything to 0. Okay. Not this stuff, because this is camera controlled. The opacity, contrast, brightness, gamma, that's camera control. The green screen controls these first things. Similarity, smoothness, key color, spill reduction. We're going to go into key color. We're going to select color. If you don't have a super ultra nice, now, and obviously you can see there is still some shadows, because when I'm done with this screen, I pick it up and I stick it on top of the pole up top. So it's got wrinkles in it. This isn't a permanent display. This is a room that I use for other stuff. So there's wrinkles in it. There's some folds, as you can see. I have 3 lights, one there, one here, and one over there. Shooting to try to get this to the most monotonous green that I can. So anyway, what you do here, you guys can see this, right? Okay. So we're going to take this custom color, pick screen color. See this option down here? It says pick screen color. And we're just going to go to like kind of the middle-ish. Okay. Add it to custom colors for future reference. Now, while this is at 1, all of this is at 1. Similarity. Can you guys see? I can't see chat. Get out of here, artifact. No one wants. I don't know what that means. So, as you can see, we're on similarity 1, smoothness 1, key color, spill reduction 1. Watch this. Out of 1,000, we're going to maybe get to 200. Not even 200 is, I'm disappearing. That looks pretty good, right? You can see there's still outlines. You see all my thingies are kind of pixely on the edges. There, you see all that kind of going on there. You can still see my glasses. You can see the outline of my glasses here, right? All the way through. That corner, the winds, the fan in my room is on, so I might have to readjust my webcam just a little teeny bit to get rid of that corner. Move this. See that? It's still pixely, but it's not as bad. Can you see any tinge? Oh, you can see a tinge of green in my beard here still. Right here. But other than that, you're not going to get rid of that. That's just how beards work. But that's how you set up a green screen. That is how I set up a green screen. We'll say it like that. Do I still look okay? Let's go back to this. So we're not even messing with contrast and brightness and all that stuff yet, because that's just, a whole nother thing. But when I stream in this room, I have a curtain. My curtain is like a blackout curtain of sorts. So sunlight's not affecting this green. This green is this green is this green. The sunlight's not getting through enough to mess with this. So this look. There you go. That's how you set up a green screen. I'm disappearing the shirt. Oh my gosh, a shirt! Oh no! Let's go back in. Okay, let's fix that. Make this large again. Why am I not? What? Let's lower the smoothness down. Lower the smoothness down. So now, and I can't see this in a big screen. Oh, I just realized. No, you can't see my desktop still. I'm looking at my desktop. Through my desktop, you guys can just see just the desktop. That color look good? There you go. As you can see, all I did was just adjust that smoothness a little bit. Now, if you're going to wear the same outfit every time, you can super dial it in. Ultra, super, ultra, mega, triple ultra webcam. There you go. This is what the webcam looks like. So that did adjust it for this. Because I just, oh, how does that work? It doesn't matter. There's ways to do it where you can leave the scene normal. Like here's my webcam, right? And I've got my webcam source right here. You can do stuff so that your webcam, all right, you can do filters on scenes. Right, you can do filters on scenes. So let's say, okay, we got our webcam, right? We're gonna make a new scene called webcam black and white. Okay, just to show you an example, we're gonna go here. Scene of my webcam. Now see, so this is webcam right here. See it? Now we're gonna click on the scene, which you guys can't see because it's not on display. I'm going to just add the display capture that already exists. As you guys know from earlier, we're going to just add the display capture. Here, I'll show you again. Display capture that already exists. Put the webcam in front of it. So what I'm going to do now is click on the scene, not on the source. We're going to click on the scene. Filter. You want this black and white? Watch this. Color correction. Boom. Bop. Skloop. Saturation off. I'm going to get rid of my display. Did you guys follow all that? Was that too quick for you? Scene. Right-click filter. Color correction. Saturation off. Want it all the way up? Blammo. Off. Black and white. Now we're going to get rid of this display capture. Now let's say I wanted to go back to my home scene and I wanted to add my webcam in black and white. You go in here and add existing scene black and white webcam. Boom. There you go. I'm in black and white on my screen now, as you guys can see. So that's how my glasses kind of fading away right here. Just a little bit. Oh, they are just a little bit. Oh, I don't like that. My webcam itself does not have filters. This webcam scene right here has the filters. The webcam scene as a source has filters, but not the actual webcam itself. Let's want this bigger so I can see it, because I can't see it as well as you guys can. Put this down. And we can lower the similarity and raise the smoothness too. That's another way to do it. But again, as you can see over here in the corner, and it also really wants to delete all of me. As you can see, see how it's. I'm getting Marty McFly right here. Back to the Future. Now, there's no one exact answer, so don't worry about the numbers. It's just a matter of finding that nice balance that works for you, for your setup, and every setup's different. Cool. Looks good, right? Cool. Black and white camera. My glasses, they're more showing up. They're more showing up, sort of. Lesson done. No, it's not. No, it's not. Display capture. There's display capture, game capture, and window capture. You need all three. Especially if you have a Stream Deck, so you can pick between all the three. Display capture, this is just my desktop. Game capture is if you have a game open and it's full screen and OBS decides it wants to play ball. Source capture, you can tell it exactly which, or window capture, sorry. You can tell it exactly which window you want to open, except you have to define it every single time that you open up a different window. Thus ends the, here's how to set up OBS video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.